Greetings, everybody. This is Matt Wonka here. I'm not actually on the WandCowCraft server. I am on a flatland test world that's designed for redstoning, which is why it's got all the sandstone for whatever reason. It makes good. And today we're going to talk a little bit about binary, a little bit about random number generators, and the Tower of Awesome. So, here we go. The random number generator I'm choosing to use is this one. It's a dropper and a hopper. And an item will go up, and when it does, a thing will happen. If it's a redstone, this comparator here is only going to be able to get the little bit. Do I have a button? Button. Who's got the button? I suppose I really ought to have just... Here, let me copy this over here so you guys can see what's going on. Yeah, I need one of these. These are fairly simple to build, actually, as things go. I need a little bit of redstone, I need a little bit of lapis, I need a comparator, I got a sword on me and a redstone on me. This will actually work pretty well. Okay. Oh, lamps would be good. But first, okay, so we got, okay, here's how you build it. You get a dropper, you have it pointing up, you get the hopper and it's pointed down. You get your 3 pieces of redstone right here. And we'll actually drop some lamps so you can see how far. I think that'll work in regards to lamps. Let's see what that does. That just went straight away, didn't it? You know what? Let's do it like this. We'll just do this with lamps instead. I'm pretty sure you can run redstone on it. Okay, and I need a button. I'll throw that right there. That's right there, and in here we'll throw in that, and one of those. Okay, so here's how it works. I hit the button, and one of those randomly goes in here, and then drops back down. That time it was the sword. And when it's the sword, it fills up a certain percentage of the inventory here, and this goes a certain distance. I think it goes 3. I think that this one only lit up because it's pulling power from there. If I hit the button again, it's 3 again. If I hit the button again, it's only 2. Or it should actually only be 1, except these lamps pull power weird. So yeah, this is a random number generator, and it generates a number that is either 1 or 0. My sword's gone. There we go. I need this so I don't break things as I'm gesturing and flailing about. Apparently that's how it works in creative mode now, and that's pretty awesome change as things go. Because I used to break things while demonstrating stuff all the time. So anyway, yeah, random number generators, it will only go that far now because I took the thing out. So, over here is where the magic happens. Now, actually, but first, before the magic, let's grab some skeins, and we'll throw a sign right there. Okay, so, do you guys know how binary works? It's pretty awesome. What happens is we have, there's a lot of really cool stuff you can do with it, but pretty much every space in binary corresponds to another number. The one on the far right stands for 1, then it's a 2, then it's a 4, then it's an 8, and it just keeps doubling as you go. I'm going to need to do times that day. There we go. Keep the day going so that mobs don't spawn. Because I'm not in peaceful, even though I really ought to be. Anyway, so, let's see here. So what does this mean? It means that if it's all zeros, you add it up and it becomes all zeros. Once you add a 1 here, it's now a 1, because we got 1 in the 1 spot. If you put a torch there, it's not 11, it's 3, because we get 2 off of this one, and then 1 off of this one. And if we add 1 to the system, and make it like that, I suppose I should have had something to indicate zeros, but this is now a 4. We added it from 1 to 4, and these just rolled over. And then we would add this one to here to make it a 5, and now it's a 6, and now it's a 7, and now, these are hard to hit, it's an 8. And that's how binary works. Now, for my game, as I was thinking about it, instead of getting D6s, 6-sided dice, which I decided would be extremely difficult to make. I think I could, but it's good. I could do it working off of this system that I made, but I would need 6 droppers to be able to accomplish a lesser range of stuff. I might, if someone can convince me of if you guys really want to see how I would do a D6, please leave comments down below. So now we got a bunch of buttons here. But let me explain, actually, first, before I get into buttons, these right here. So we have our bits. Each one of those is called a bit. You double the information that you get when you add each one. In the number that you can get to, that is. So each one of these, the exact same. Comparator setup, exact same. Everything is the exact same up to here. To get an 8, we need a 1, a 2, and a 4. And so that's what I did here. And these are just command blocks that add up what the number is. And it took me several hours of thinking today to figure this out. And I am pretty pleased with myself. It's not the most efficient system. Still working on it. But what happens is each one of these will flip. And if it's the sword, they'll come and they will hit this wall of repeaters. It'll be long enough to come on to here. And what happens is... I need to be able to... I wish this was a bit higher up. For example, this one right here, this bit flips the one spot. If it hits, then a block of sand gets summoned right there, and it falls to the bottom. Let's watch that again. Yeah. So what happens is it physically puts in a counter system right here that's there. I actually have a button to clear it, but I don't like using it. And if it's on the 2-bit, it'll summon 2 blocks of gravel, I think that is. No, that's not gravel. What is that? 87. Netherrack. That's netherrack. And then this one will summon stone because I copied and pasted it first, and I don't want to change all 4 of them. So this is the 4-bit. So, depending on what these come up with, I can get any number between 0 and 7. So, let's watch. Hit the button. And looks like just 4 summoned. We'll come over here and clear. And I'll just demonstrate that it does different things. So that one summoned all stone. That one summoned just netherrack. That one summoned nothing. I don't need to clear nothing. Pay attention. That one's a 4 again. It'd be nice to show that there's multiple things. That one summoned a 4 again. Quit it. That one summoned a 1. Summoned a 1. I would like to demonstrate a number that is not based on a power of 2, please. There's a 4. Sadly, random numbers do this to people. There we go. That summoned a 5. 4 stone, 1 sand. We clear. These are pretty much really simple, just set air. And these right here are... they summon a falling sand block at a certain height. Tile ID is what it turns into, and time 1 tells it pretty much that it'll stop once it reaches there. And so that's pretty cool. Now, let's go over to... Okay, let me explain this right here. This is the brilliance that I had, because I figured I could definitely get a stack of stuff, but how do you then do stuff based on it? Well, we summon a 152, which you probably don't know is redstone block. And what happens is the redstone block will end up on top of the stack, and each one of these is placed so that it'll draw power from this redstone block. So this one just says say 0. In fact, they all just say something. So what we can do is, I haven't hooked them together yet, but we hit the random number generator, and then we hit the redstone block, and it says that we got 3. And so we could then extend this out and continue any chain of what we want to happen on a 3, or anything we want to happen on a 7. And what's great about this system is I'll be able to come over here, and I'll be able to pretty much duplicate this over here, and have it be able to roll both sets of dice, and it'll probably start up higher or something. I'm not entirely sold on how I want this system to work, and it doesn't have to be netherrack and sand. That just helps me see the difference. The redstone block does have to be there, and the other ones can't be power producing ones. But yeah, I should be able to make this tower go up to 16, and it should automatically be able to handle the counting and take that number that you get from this random number generator and use it in whatever you want to do with the random numbers. And so this is going to run my Catan board, pretty much. It's going to be, when it hits like the 16, it'll go and it'll say, hey, go trigger a block at all the 16s. And blocks will trigger at all the 16s. Redstone blocks will appear and disappear. Wink into and out of existence to send a redstone pulse. That'll trigger stuff to happen. And that's how I'm going to do it. That's how things are going to get done around here. Dang it. And, yeah. So I'll be building... I'll probably be building a lot of it in the flat world. Expect at least one episode a week in here. Maybe Wednesdays. I'm not entirely sure on that yet. But yeah, I'm going to be spending time thinking about this and building my Catan board and stuff. And a lot of it will probably be built here in Creative, so you guys can see the redstone. I did build it all beforehand, but hey, redstone is complicated. And as you guys saw as I was trying to set this up and stuff. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Please leave comments down below if you know of any way that I can shrink this down. If you know of anyone's videos I should watch to help me out with that. Do you guys want to see a TARDIS appear? I have a TARDIS. See? Disappear. Do I have an appearing TARDIS? How do I make the TARDIS appear? I don't remember if I have a button that just makes it appear. Hold on. Don't look behind us. I missed one. I shouldn't have. Which one did I miss? It's better not have gotten screwed up. There we go. Okay. TARDIS. Ready for this magic? I showed this video a while ago, but it's just awesome. It's my TARDIS disappearing noise. And it didn't entirely disappear. What? Okay, something's bugging in the redstone. It happens. I think I tried to add on to it to make it better, and it didn't work. But I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and you guys stay online. I'll see you next time. Peace out.